Kunst muss wehtun. I encountered it first in the hometown of a now deceased choreographer, Pina Bausch, the great Terror Open. She known for breaking apart and remaking dance. She whose work was the plowshare to the winter-saturated soil of the human heart. It was there, in Wuppertal, that I heard it first. Kunst muss wehtun. Kunst is the German word for art. It is also a prefix used to point to the workings of man. I've said it in what I consider to be the right way, but in order to be clearer, let me say it incorrectly. When used as a prefix, Kunst means artificial. Kunst Haare, artificial hair, Kunst Wimpern, artificial eyelashes, künstliches Gebiss, artificial teeth. You see, for the Germans, renowned makers of fine things, Kunst does not carry quite the same derogatory undertone that artificial does for the English speaker. It means simply did not occur naturally, of its own accord. Rather was constructed, composed, painted, shaped in the heart, the hands, the mind of a man. Kunst muss wehtun can be translated in at least two ways, both translations an easy fit for the sour picture most people have of the Germans. The first translation, art must be painful, by which it may be understood that the maker cannot simply make, but must be marked by his making, must walk away from the workshop floor bruised, lacerated, or with skin scraped, as in a conversation, as if having conversed in the true sense, not just blandly imposing your will on it, but having it impose its will on you, that the thing standing made has in some way marred the maker. The second translation, art must injure, as if to say, art must not just be presented and then beheld, but it must hurt the one who receives it. It must give them pain. How grotesquely unmodern, how gloriously of an age that is not our own. The suggestion that a creation should have its greatness determined not by the extent to which it gives us comfort, power, convenience, or ease, but rather by the extent to which it hurts us. And so, the makings of man are split in two, as if wood cleft by a great axe, the halves falling to each side. The German engineering of a luxury vehicle, the coffee maker, the instant ice-making fridge, the givers of comfort, the concealers of burdens, the makings that tell you it is all right, it is safe. And then there is art. And should you, third worlder, ever visit the other half, one of the great and undeniably beautiful nations with the thrilling vastness of their monuments and their living memories of nothing but prosperity, they will hear where you are from, and they will always ask the same thing, the undeniable first question. How can you bear to not be safe? As if safety was an unquestionable right, the slightest lapse of which could not be tolerated. As if hiding away or running from predators was a thing only to be considered in the study of human history. As if all burdens had been banished. I'm inclined to shrug and smile at them. I never know what I can say. Safety has always seemed like a gift to me. A momentary thing to enjoy. A moment to catch your breath. Not really something to live in. Mitleid is the German word for sympathy. It can be better translated as to suffer with. For to have the gift of not carrying a burden, any human burden, is not the same as being able to say there are no burdens carried. I think of this when I lose courage, at the times when it most seems that the making of art is not really a thing a man should do.